All right. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Can y'all hear me? At least? Can y'all hear me at least? Yay, nay? Okay, so let me play this one again. Let me know when I start the video back. Y'all hear it? Okay, I got you. All right, so let me pause it real quick. You said lower right. Okay, you said the lower right corner. Click the volume in the lower right corner. My volume's all the way up on all platforms, though. It's all the way up on the video. It's all the way up on my. Yeah, right here. This my control taskbar right here. And see, it's up. I mean, it's up all the way to 100. Click the button in the lower right corner and click on the mixer. It doesn't give me an option to choose. No, it doesn't give me an option to choose which channel I have. Just I don't see one. Okay. I have an idea though. Control panel, network, internet. Okay. I have an idea. I probably can plug it to my TV. No, it's not there, bro. Yeah. I got the resources to hook it up to my TV. But let me try this one other thing. You said hardware and sound. If it don't work that way, then I just hook it up to my TV and I back the video up a little bit. Just stay with me, people. Just stay with me. I ain't trying to make y'all lose interest. Just give me a second. Hardware, sound, device. Yeah, the volume is all the way up. Mm. Let's see something. No, it's not there. Start bar, control, start bar, control. Yeah, Dre, thanks. We talking about the video though. Like when I play the video, y'all can hear the video. So just give me a second. I'm finna plug it to my TV. I'll plug it to my TV. Just give me a second here, people. Okay. Just give me a second. I got my TV on. What about now?
Right. So, but it's still the natural physics of water. This third grade science. The water, when you learn the states of matter, the gas, solid, and liquid, they say that water is always level at the surface. So when you look at a river, which is also a pretty large body of water,
cool.
the river is
Thanks.
flat.
I'm gonna back it up some since y'all missed a lot of the audio.
None of the other planets are flat. It only makes sense that ours wouldn't either.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
He just sound too confident.
Are pool balls, are they spherical? Okay, but say when you play the tables that the pool ball sit on, is that spherical or flat? Flat. Okay, so a lot of people try to use that argument, but I'm like, people can look up in the stars and be like, Jupiter's it's not flat, and Mars ain't flat. So that means that the ground that I'm sitting on, our pool table must not be flat as well. You see the rebuttal that leads into? Now, as far as the moon landing, we've done a lot of research. We went through all the footages. Not only did NASA lose over 40,000 reels, I mean, why would you not keep up with the greatest achievement for mankind, right? They lost, it's disappeared. Some said it was lost, some said it was erased or whatever. But when we look at all the evidence, we look at the intersecting shadows coming from one light source. Now you think about on the football field when they have all those light sources and you see everybody's shadow crossing each other. This is what you expect from multiple light sources. But when you look at the moon, their shadows intersect each other. Also, it seems that Neil Armstrong wasn't the first man to land on the moon. It seemed like his camera because the camera was already set up when he got out. See what I'm saying? And have you ever heard y'all like Red Hot Chili Peppers? Or y'all ever listen to them? You like them? Well, you heard that song called "Space May Be the Final Frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement." If you want these kind of dreams, it's California. They tell you the truth that basically the moon landing was shot in the basement, in an underground basement. Now, as far no, I mean I don't need it. We actually get our sources from experiments and observations that we've done all across the world.
And that's like a quick question. What do you think is like underneath the earth? Like, is it just a disc, like space, or?
The thing is, we're not moving at all. We're flat and motionless. We're not.
Is it?
And as far as that question, I don't know the answer because the deepest somebody has dug is 8 miles. Which brings me to my next question: how do people know that we're spinning on top of an iron core 3,000 miles into the earth when the y'all can go research it when the longest delta well compasses according to this map point to the center.
If you are going off of that map, and how would you explain the gravity? Because as you get farther away from the center, and if it is spinning, then the gravity,
your velocity will be larger.
Your time zone will be getting into spun off of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I say motionless, that means we're not moving at all. We're not spinning. We're not a floating speck of meaningless dust in the cosmos that Neil deGrasse Tyson want to get y'all all to believe or feel sorry for yourselves or whatever. We none of that. Oh yeah, the sun right here, right there, is much smaller. It's not 5 million times bigger than the Earth. It's actually smaller. If you look at a lot of high altitude footages, you can see the high spot directly over the clouds. And on top of that, when you look at the sun, and the light shining through the clouds or whatever, they form crepuscular rays, which according to the heliocentric model, the sun is supposed to hit the earth evenly. But when you trace the rays, you can trace exactly where the sun is at. You know, we've done experiments all around the world. We've even done curvature tests. Cause we was like, no, we finna prove this flat earth thing to be stupid or whatever. But every time we go around looking for curvature, there's none to be found. We've done a curvature test up to 13 miles. And according to the Pythagorean theorem, like the earth rotates once every 24 hours, right, at around 1,000 miles. So you get the circumference to about 24 to 25,000 miles. So when you break that down, that equals out to about 8 inches of curvature per mile when you square the mile. So after the first mile, there's 8 inches of curvature drop. 2 miles, 2 times 2 is 4 times 8 is 32 inches of curvature drop. After 3 miles, 3 times 3, after 4 miles, 4 times 4, and so on, and multiply by 8. Right? Then since it's 12 inches to a mile, since it's 12 inches to a foot, you divide it by 12, that gets how many foot of curvature you need. And we can see, like from Lake Michigan, we can see Chicago 60 miles straight across Lake Michigan, right? When it's supposed to be about 2,400 feet of coverage. See what I'm saying? It's like, and a lot of people say that, you know, well, it was proven by math, but yet the curvature chart doesn't add up. When we can see, sometimes we can see islands from 100 miles in the distance. The Isle of Man can be seen from 190 miles with the naked eye. No telescope, no P900, anything. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of, that's supposed to be a lot of curvature. You're not even supposed to see it from 100 miles straight across. And then another proof, they say that water always stays flat. You know, like the soda in your bottle. You see how it stays at the top? It takes the form of this container and then it lays flat on the top. So how you look when water is unmanipulated, look how when water is unmanipulated, whether it's in a sink, a bottle, a cup, a bathtub, it lays flat at the surface, right? Right? So, but it's still the natural physics of water. That's third grade science. The water, when you learn the states of matter, the gas, solid, and liquid, they say that water is always level at the surface. So when you look at a river, which is also a pretty large body of water, the river is flat. We've done.
I'm pretty sure it's split calculations. But like, still, we're talking about building magnetic poles, and you're like, well, it's always right at the center. But scientists are predicting within a few years, I mean, not long at all, the poles are going to flip, so everything's going to be pointed south. That's how Earth's magnetic core works, because it's always rotating the nickel inside the Earth. And our,
oh yeah, an experiment has been done in that too. A tidal wave that's caused by the electromagnetism that we're walking on, along with the salt that's in the water. They've done it. You can even look that up. So that proves it comes from the North Pole. Don't get me wrong. The North Pole is magnetic. That's what makes the sun go above us. You know, the sun and the moon goes above us. Which brings me to my next thing about the moon reflecting the sunlight. If the moon reflecting the sunlight, how come the moonlight temperature is colder than the sunlight? We've done experiments on that. Like when you stand directly in the moonlight, it's colder, but when you stand in the shade of the moon, it's warmer. The sun is the opposite. You stand in the sunlight, you're warm. Stand in the shade, you're cooler, or whatever. So that proves, for real, y'all can try it. Feel free to try this experiment. But that proves that the moon gives off its own light. Now, what powers the moon? I'm not sure. You know, like let's say if the moon is shining in your backyard and you stand directly in the moonlight that's shining over your backyard, you're gonna feel slightly cooler than if you was to stand on your porch. If you stand on your porch, you'll be cooler. Like, you know, your porch wouldn't even have to like really have no sidewalls or anything. You know what I mean? It could be like a patio or something. Really, but if you walk straight ahead into the moonlight, it'll be a little cooler. And if you check the temperature in the moonlight, you know, the temperature in the moonlight that I've seen, people have it's been like, maybe 40 degrees, 30 something degrees, but then they take the temperature outside the moon, right beside it or whatever, outside of the moonlight, it might be about 2 or 3 degrees higher. You see what I'm saying?
Due to outside forces and like wind, natural variables that are out there visible, so they kind of
But what if the wind isn't blowing and it's still temperature?
natural air, and you
Oh,
can't
you're talking about
weather or anything like that. So no matter,
I agree with that because I do agree with that because of the weather forecast. People have been wrong horribly when telling us, a thunderstorm coming and we sitting here with our umbrellas and sweating, waiting on the rain. But and the thing is, there really hasn't been any experiment because me and a lot of us, we live by the scientific method to the fullest. And the thing is, we looked and looked and looked, and there's no experiment really to prove the globe. There's no experiment to prove that water can curve to the outside of the exterior of any object without falling off.
It's gravity. Gravity is a function of the universe. It's everywhere.
you can do an experiment with static friction if you have just like a water stream, like on a bus or something, you have something that has a positive charge or a negative charge. If you charge in the water, you'll actually charge towards the object using static friction.
Yeah, but that's being manipulated, though. That's when you manipulate the water. But I'm saying, you think? But the thing about gravity really never been proven. As far as I know, it's only density.
I mean, we're all standing.
It's only because you're heavier than the earth around you. Just like helium balloon, you can release.
Now you're getting on density. It's totally different.
No, that's what I'm saying. When anything that's heavier than the air around you is gonna automatically fall. Anything lighter than the air is gonna rise. There's really no gravity involved on flat Earth.
Okay, well, if you're talking about density, gravity still exists, but density is one thing for gravity. So when you put a helium balloon, it's surrounded by air, which is more dense than the helium itself. And the helium rises until it gets to that equilibrium between gravity and density, which is the other space.
Okay, so let me ask you, what if I fill the balloon halfway helium and half regular air, and it doesn't float or sink?
Well, that's because the density is the same inside the balloon as outside the balloon.
No, I'm saying wouldn't gravity? But gravity says that all masses, everything with mass is supposed to attract each other.
Yeah, but then you go
right.
Then you go to a third law of balloon. And it's, every reaction is equal and opposite reaction. So you have inside the balloon, the helium on top, but it's less dense as the other part, whatever you fill that have with air. So it's sitting on top. It's pulling the balloon up, but the rest of it, the more dense stuff is pulling it down. And that's literally just an equilibrium between gravity and helium. It's just, yeah.
That's what causes the levitate. Like you can move it and it'll stay. You can move it here, it'll stay. Okay, I might have to look into that. Let's see. Chef Carlos.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this show underway. I'm go ahead and cut this off.
Flat Earth Society, we don't fool it.
I should let that last clip play too. Let's see. There we go. How's my audio, fam? Listening, interpretation. Time. I'm sitting here reading the chat. Alrighty. That's what's up. All right, so let me go ahead and do a roll call real quick. You the boss. Shalom. I see you. I hope you're still here. Placey, I see you. Dr. Strange Sciences, I see you. Good times for all. I see you out there. Does it say Dr. Strange Sciences? Dr. Strange Sciences, yeah. Spiritual Earth, I see you. Also, you're also a moderator to Red's Rhetoric channel. Welcome to Science Academy. Who else is here? Dreamitis, I see you. Welcome to Science Academy. Shea Butter, I see you. Welcome to Science Academy. And don't see him call us uneducated, by the way. Because this ego, that ego and pride of yours, trying to, act like you don't know how horrors you're smarter than us because we walked away from the globe and started believing we're living on one. That ego is the reason why I embarrass y'all every chance I get. Now, if you can sit there and have a mature conversation like those college students, merely 18, 19, 20 years old, then yeah, I might be a little cordial. But this attitude, you guys are hardly uneducated. It's sad. Yeah, that's the reason why I go hard body on y'all. No mercy, no safe zone. Don't play with me. I'm nobody to play with. Let me see. This is the oral book. We're in the information age. No books needed. Exactly. Free-minded. How you doing, free-minded? And I'm going to have to expel you for the simple fact you were on the panel when when Sean G's clone sent me a link to the panel. Oh yeah, I remember everything. So if you want to feel free, whatever, do whatever. I don't need that type of. I don't need that here. You was on the panel. Your picture was on the panel with that flat earthers got the IQ of a corn dog sock account. So bye bye. You can listen. You can listen from the shadows, but you're expelled from Science Academy for 90 days. Okay, do your homework. It's plenty of time to do your homework. So let me see. I would appreciate that. Um, Alrighty, so let me go ahead and open up the panel and start sending out some links real quick. What was that? You want to get up here? Yeah, I know that. I knew y'all were talking amongst yourselves, but I'm asking, do you want to come on the panel with us? That's what I was saying. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let's see. Mm, just give me a second. Mm, let's see. That's not. Let's see. Da da. All righty, go ahead and share the video, tweet the video out. They actually work. You know, to levitate people to your channels and stuff. I got you. I got you, bro. Let's see here. Sending out some links. Okay. Let's see here. Right here. Damn. Okay. What's that? Transfer. You retarded, Dojo. Oh God. That man he got a strange sense of humor, but it's so funny. We gonna have some fun today, man. We gonna have some fun. We gonna have some fun. There you go, Dr. Strange. All right. Dojo, check your. Here, I sent y'all some links to your messenger. Yeah, check y'all messengers. You did. I got you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see what Brother Sanchez. Let me see what Brother Sanchez can go. Time for Science Academy. Okay, okay. Come back to the call. Boom. Hey, Dr. Strange. Unmute your mic, bro. Can you unmute your mic? Click on your screen. I had to plug it in first. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. Wait a second. I had to set this up. Okay, cool. Let's see how my chat's doing. All right. NASA. What's up, girl? I spy. I spy. I spy. I spy. I got a surprise for you. I spy. Type something in the chat. What up, boy? Just doing the first thing up. Are you on the computer or what are you trying? Candy, you want to get up here too? Teach me. The Fepini. So, what would you like to learn? We can learn the fact how water lays flat. Always, when it's gathered. Well, maybe I should say when it's gathered. How it lays flat. And I'm trying to figure out why I'm so bright. Why does water lay flat? Well, water lays flat because it doesn't have a definite shape or it doesn't have a definite shape or volume. But it take just like it's like you got the states of matter, gas, solid, liquid. Gas doesn't have no definite shape, volume, or density. Okay. Water doesn't have a definite shape or volume, but it has a definite density. Solids have a definite shape, volume, and density. So the reason water lays flat is because since it does not have a definite shape, it takes the shape of its container, and if its container doesn't have a definite shape on the top, it's going to automatically lay flat. Does that kind of answer your question? It's a liquid, exactly. Let's see. You said something feels strange. Oh, okay, I get it. You was making a joke. That's funny. But yeah, man. Then what else? You say that is let's see, what is teach me? Oh yeah. That's because let's see, everything spins in the bottom. Why do the stars appear to rotate in different direction, northern southern hemisphere? Teach me. Oh yeah. That's because everybody in the southern hemisphere is upside down. Point. I mean, easy. That's easy. Yeah. According to the globe, everybody's upside down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everything is relative, so everybody is right side up. However, everybody on the bottom of the southern hemisphere is spinning in the opposite direction. So, do the globe spin like this? Or y'all hanging like this? Are y'all hanging like this, watching everything spin in the opposite direction? Y'all not standing up like this. Y'all hanging like this. You can't have it both ways. So which one is it? Y'all can't even explain that. Hey, Candy, you want to join? I just explained it. That means that everything. I just explained it. So, if everything is in the southern hemisphere spins in the opposite direction, that means that we do live on the globe, and people do really live upside down, as hanging from a ceiling. Like you spin a top, right? You spin a top and you watch it spin, and then you hang upside down from the ceiling. It's going to spin in the opposite direction that you would observe it spinning if you were standing on ground level. You can't have it both ways. Well, it's really not. Put it this way, I've seen an experiment done where if there is some type of barrier or dome above us, that kind of acts like as a mirror or whatever, that would make everything appear to spin in the opposite direction. But just because we can't properly explain it on flat Earth, even though y'all can't properly explain it on a globe, does not debunk it, because at least one of us experiment um have attempt to experiment the 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 constellation changes, like here. Dre, I sent you a what you call it to your email, about I mean not your email but your messenger, by the way. Let me see something. It's, give me something. I want to bring y'all something up real quick. Let's see. Original understanding how to do it. Massachusetts minute range. I had to throw that in there. Let me see. So, anyone explain why the SDS shuttle decal at 30 minutes? Also, the Orion has clear decal, not burnt off yet. NASA said they were staying only 1200 degrees. Good question. Then I want to share this. I want to share something with y'all real quick. Let me. Okay. No. Okay. And let me share something with y'all real quick. Yeah. So right here, a branch of knowledge, science. A branch of knowledge. Now a branch of knowledge of study dealing with a body of facts, truth systematically arranged and showing the operation of general laws, which is actually pseudoscience because they threw in mathematical sciences. But the textbook definition is this one: systematic knowledge of the physical and material or natural world gained through observation and experimentation. So we can observe the waters being flats. Okay? We experiment the waters being flat. Right? Let me see. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Systematized knowledge in general. Something we all have, but I forgot, we're uneducated, right? Right? A particular branch of knowledge. Skill. Especially reflecting a precise application of facts or principles. Proficiency. So, in other words, applied science. Application, applied science of facts or principles. So, using this textbook definition, what's your name? Shea Butter. Using this textbook definition of science, how does water remain flat on a ball? Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Gravity. Gravity. There you go. I spelled it out for you. Huh? Let me get my boy Jackson up here. It's not flat, it's level. All right. So let's look up the definition. Where you at? So let's see if something level can be on the ball. Level. Having no part higher than the other having a flat or even surface. See, that's why I don't want to have a debate with you, dude, because you see that being on a plane parallel to the plane or horizon, horizontal. Now, check it. How horizon is the base root word for horizontal. Equal as one thing with another, or two or more things with one another. Oh, here's one. Even. So everything's not everything is level on the bar, right? But how can everything be equal, even, equable? Huh? Let me bring the chat up so I can see your excuse. Look at this. Look at this though, bro. Yeah, look up the definition for vernal equinox. Then try tendril drops. Drops like level equals even. So how can anything be even on a ball or spheroid or sphere? Huh? Hey Elizabeth. Look at this. So what else? Fill to the height even with the rim of a container. Rim with the container. So our ground goes under us, and the water fills it to the rim with the container. That's why water is always flat and level. Mentally well balanced, sensible, rational. No, I don't want to hear your excuses. So go ahead, you can keep talking and typing them. I'm not even gonna waste my feed energy into it. A device used for determining adjusting something to a horizontal surface. That's kind of what D Marble did, right? And Rob Skeever did. They used a level, a spirit level, to determine that the palette did not have to adjust to a horizontal surface. Huh? Huh? Do I need to keep reading? I think I shall. Surveying, also called surveyor's level, an instrument used for observing levels, having a sighting device, usually telescopic, and capable of being made precisely horizontal. An observation made with this experiment. Spirit level. Wow, spirit level. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in. Just cause you think we're uneducated, I'm going in on you. You finna get embarrassed. So I suggest you leave my school now. Now, if you wouldn't have came in talking about calling us uneducated, you would have came in and called us uneducated or whatever, then, I'd probably been a little more cordial and understanding. But no, you talking about teach me, like basically teach me your dumbness? No. So, an imaginary line or surface anywhere right angles to the plumb line. Wow, it seems like it was being level. Talking about it's not flat, it's level. It seems like being level refers to a bunch of horizontal observations here. So Oh wow. The horizontal line or plane. How about airplane? Right? A T plane that constructs that carpenters and stuff use to carve to carve and shape the equipment and tools that they're gonna need to build their foundation, whether they carving and shaping for a house, a bridge, or whatever. In which knowing, oh, it's unresponsive. In which anything situated psychedelic Christian. I was gonna block you from that, but an extent of land approximately horizontal and unbroken by irregularities. A level or flat surface. So now this is what you said. What's your name? Shea Butter. This is what you said. You said it's not flat, it's level. A level or flat surface. Hmm. A position with respect to giving a specific height. A water rose to a level of 30 feet. A position or plane in a grayscale values. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go ahead next to this page because it's trying to freeze on me. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Some of these all over planet Earth. Teach the globe model. Blows my mind. So many teachers over all over planet Earth teach the globe model. Why wouldn't you want real knowledge? Exactly. What's up, Sean G? Appreciate that, fam. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I'm opening up the panel. Sean G, check your messenger, your Facebook messenger. It's going down. All right. So I went on and tweeted and shared the video. So y'all can go ahead and, hit that like. I don't know. Ignore your eyes. You'll never see curve. Globe ride rules. Ignore your eyes. You'll never see curve. Disregard your senses. You will never feel 1,000 miles. Curve. Believe. What's going on, Shea Butter? Are you looking up information from NASA to bring to my school? Huh? Because I'm gonna send you back some information to take to their school. So you come in here with an open mind and to learn, you know? Give me a second.
Just you and I.
Hello, Marley.
Hello. How are you?
I'm feeling awesome. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Thank you. Welcome to Science Academy.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
doing
here.
some sculpting, you know. You know.
Yeah, I'm here. My other half wasn't feeling too good, so I'm looking after her. Well, she's back there resting now. So
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. She was just feeling dizzy. Her sugar was kind of high.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Is she a diabetic?
oh yeah,
That's too bad.
I know. It runs through the family though.
Mine
Through
too.
hers and through mine. Yeah, it's hereditary because it runs through her family and through mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I see.
Hope
Let me
she
see. What was
feels
that?
better.
Bennett Rules spell everything wrong. Who is this psychedelic Christian or whatever?
I don't know. I don't look in chat.
And P
Psychedelic.
Mars. And
Hi,
P
P.
Mars.
Mars. How are you?
No, P Mars is expelled from Science Academy indefinitely.
Uh,
He has no business here.
well, I'm kind to everybody.
Yeah, I mean I am too, but he has no business here, man. I'm tired of giving that guy chance after chance after chance.
Right.
And he comes just to distract people and to hack people's panels and
Yeah.
use and clone people's accounts and use old information. I mean, use old arguments from months ago or whatever that we had already shook hands and moved on to the next day. He ought to like to do that just to try to get people's just to take shots
Fighting.
at the person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Instigating.
got time for that. He's freaking childish as hell, man. He got no business in our school at all. And every account he creates to come here, I'm gonna block every last one of them. So stay the hell about my school, dude. I don't like you. You do not need to be here.
All right.
Mr. Bill was a nice grader. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So how you been, man? How's the leg? I know you was on the shelf for a bit.
still here. I'm still on the shelf. Still
You hear me?
on the
I
shelf.
said, how's the leg? I know you was on the shelf for a bit.
Yep, I said I'm still on the shelf.
Oh, I'm waiting for you to take it back to the skies, man, so you can give us some of that awesome footage of our beautiful flat plane.
Yeah, I was showing people pictures last night of the last flight I took. I took a lot of sky pictures.
Did you? Can you put them here?
I could. Are you on OBS? Does it hide our top bar or no?
Well, if you go full screen, I'm not on OBS right
Yeah,
now.
it
But
wasn't working for me last night, but yeah, I could try. Hang on a minute.
yeah, if you are you on your computer?
Yep, hang on.
Okay. When you share
I
it,
know how to, I know
hit-
how to do it. I know how to do it. That's not the point. It just doesn't always work for me.
oh,
Mm,
that's what's
I'll try
up.
though. That's what's up. Okay. Let me see.
Did you invite Julius?
Yes, I did. He said he's
Okay,
coming.
cool.
See if people can handle that. Let's see. Every sky picture I show is always mine, so everybody knows.
hmm No, man, no, man. You finna show us some NASA Photoshop because it has to be.
Yeah, right.
Oh God. Okay, I got 13 people watching.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Everybody in the chat. I see roll call. Let me do another roll call real quick. Side 19 Warrior just joined. I think what was that? He been here for a minute. Travis Cloud, what's good, my brother? Travis Cloud from Sun and Moon Group. You know,
Hey, Trav.
yeah, he out in the chat. What else is here? Joel. Oh, Joel. Okay, got you.
Joyo. Joyo.
Psychedelic Christian.
What the hell happened
Let's
there?
see who else I heard. Shea Butter, I see you. Sean G. I spy NASA
This is our
Last.
Sean, though.
Daniel Reza. Daniel Reza, I see you. ¿Qué pasa, mi hermano? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está? Who else up in here? Elizabeth 98D. Wow, this is a large bra. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Mr. Grimm, see ya. Let's see who else up in here. Crater, I see you. Don't know what Firewall XL5 mean, but okay. Oh, okay, I get it. It was referring to your heat shield. The heat shield gets the heat. The heat shield gets the
Yeah.
heat. Sean G, what's up? What's going on, LP Frontline Soldier? How you doing, my brother? Hold on, I'm still doing roll call real quick. Who else up in here? The FA, the Fepini. I see you. Dr. Strange Scientist, you still here? Then I got Sean G just joined the panel. Dojo Time says he's on his way when he drop his little ones off. And I believe that completes roll call. Well, Free Minded, of course, got Free Minded, of course, he got expelled. For the simple fact he was on the panel that day that Sean G's clone sent me a link to a panel or something, and he was on there building with Lewis Hackett, and that one stock account, Flat Earthers have the IQ of a corn dog. Yeah, that account, that stock account was actually on the panel. So Free Mind is not welcome here. And I believe that completes roll call. Let me turn it into the principal's office.
Corny. You're so corny.
Go ahead, Sean. Thanks for joining, man. The floor is yours. I'll mute my mic.
Sean.
The floor is yours.
How you doing?
I'll mute my mic.
How are you, darling?
Good. I'm just kind of in between jobs right now, so I'm kind of driving back and forth. Have a few minutes.
Nice.
Oh, sorry to hear that, bro. I know it was hard, especially around the holidays. To be out of job because there's so much money to be made out there. Well,
I'm working. I'm just going back and forth between two jobs.
Oh, you're going between two jobs. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I run my own company. I gotta make sure everyone's doing something.
My fault. I kind of misread your context there.
Yeah, no worries. I kind of bounce in between the YouTube and everything, so I'm kind of off topic at the moment. So gotta hear what's going on.
Yeah, man. Well, I missed you. You know, we always building back and forth and stuff, and we always keeping in contact, man. I was getting worried about you.
Yeah. Well, no, I fucking had those little upload projects and doing a bunch of research on stuff, so kind of haven't been able to get on as much as I wanted to.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, just trying to figure out. I jumped into that nanotechnology research, and that's a lot more than I thought it would be. So I'm constantly doing that research, trying to figure all that out. But I'm gonna jump back into more panels and stuff like that because I miss doing it.
Absolutely. I might need to start reading up on that myself.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely has its bad parts, but it has a lot of good too. So it's kind of hard to distinguish whether or not it's for the best or not. But it's definitely out there.
It made me think, like, if these spy drones is part of nanotechnology. I keep hearing about it. You remember the movie Big Hero 6? What if that was predictive programming? Because they use a lot of
Everything's
nanotechnology in
predictive
that movie.
programming.
Huh?
Say again?
They use a lot of technology, nanotechnology in that movie. What if that was predictive programming? Like, you know, the 9/11 stuff.
Well, thing is it's. I see what you're saying, but the problem is I think when we're thinking nanotechnology, we're thinking far beyond what it really is. I mean, nanotechnology is the same thing as a microscope. You know, it was before we didn't have microscopes. Now we do. Nanotechnology is one more step into seeing closer into cells and all the other good stuff. Now, when we're talking nanotechnology, it's all about the size mainly. You know, we're growing down into a smaller scale of measurement, and I think once people are thinking about it, they're thinking far beyond that. The stuff that they're making with nanotechnology is the stuff we have now. It's just smaller. So I mean, we know that they're doing a lot of surveillance. So now it's just going to get smaller. The medical field, the stuff that they're using, it's just going to get smaller. When it comes to like systems and stuff, either they've done it before or new. I don't think they're doing it yet.
What was that? Just said something about microwave weapons. Is that part of what you're talking about?
Yeah, but when it comes to weapons, using nanotechnology as a weapon, technology for weapons, where a drone is so big, now they're making these insect-sized drones. Now that's not per se a weapon, but it is a weapon for surveillance and when it comes to the field. For instance, I've been doing a lot of things with like Margellus. Go ahead.
No, I told him present me while you're talking.
Okay. Go ahead, Sean. The floor is yours. I'm finna share her screen while you talking. Go ahead, bro.
Like when it comes to like Margellin, I've been doing a lot of and I've been to promote nanotechnology better. For instance,
Oh, you going in and out, bro.
nanotechnology. Say again?
I said you was breaking up, going in and out.
My bad. I'm in a bad spot. I think basically nanotechnology. I don't believe that nanotechnology is going to be something that they have to worry about, as in a weapon per se, as more as in they're going to use it as something that can use it to promote nanotechnology. For instance, the CDC doesn't identify Margellans as a disease yet, but if nanotechnology is able to pinpoint where a cancer cell is, then they should be able to pinpoint exactly what Margellans is.
Yeah, one of the girls that used to come to my chat room, she had Morgellons, and she was pulling these fibers out of her skin.
But see, the only issue I was having with Morgellons is that it's from what I've seen at least mainly self-diagnosed. It's not. Now I know a lot of doctors won't diagnose you with it, but when they test fibers, they're still finding these fibers as things you find around a house or things you find in general.
Travis Cloud says nanotech and microtech are already in play. They were used in the volunteers.
Yeah.
The layups
Right, he's right.
Nanotechnology is definitely in play. Right.
And they can control your motor functions. So wow, of the body, so they can control your fine motor skills, your gross motor skills.
Yeah, my daughter, she's in her second year of med school. She's taking neuroscience. She's going to be a brain surgeon.
Oh, she's going to be a neurologist.
Yep, and she said that there was a thing that they did at the school, and she wasn't hooked up to anything, and whatever it was making her hand move.
Yeah, that's like the thing, when they put up, like, when someone, like, loses an arm and they're starting to put, like, what do you call it, an external limbs that be able to, like, control the hands and everything. They've been they've been working on that stuff for a long time. That's why I was saying it's not so much that it's not here. They've already doing the stuff that it describes. For instance, I was talking about in the medical field, them using it as a way to see your health. They've been doing that for years now. They already have the technology to do it. The thing is nano. When you talk nano, it's only about the size. Everything getting smaller. The measurements of everything getting smaller. So if they're able to use this technology to like control motor functions, then they're only talking using it to get to the cellular and the atoms mode of doing it. It does get down to the nitty gritty of how bad is it, or is it good for the best of science? But as far as I can tell, that's like pretty much the only thing going on right now, where is it good or is it bad, and weighing those options. But yeah, it's here. It's not new. They've been doing it for a while.
Hey Sean, yield the floor for a minute. Let me introduce Julius to the classroom. Hello, Julius. Welcome to Science Academy, brother. How you been? Ain't
Hi,
seen
Julius.
Hey, what's up, Titan man? How you doing, Paulina? How's everybody?
I'm good.
You sound different, man. Either you just woke up or you got a cold.
Yeah.
Both. I just woke up. I don't got a cold, but I've been boozing a little bit too much the past week. And I'm reeling, man. Like
we call that.
Why every time?
A government.
Why every time I talk to you? Why every time I talk to you? It's just hours after you didn't have some drinks.
I'm telling you, man. Like, to be honest, like I tell people, Hangouts and YouTube, to me, this is interactive talk radio. So I use it to sober up and get back to life. You know what I mean? Get back to.
So you using nuts for your Alka-Seltzer? I got you.
Get to hear some real conversation rather than all that babbling at the bar.
What happened to Sean? I guess Sean made it to his destination.
I'm glad you. Is this your live show?
It is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Hey, can you? Because I don't got your info, man. Can you post the link to your YouTube show in this back chat so I can go over there and subscribe?
Absolutely.
Because I heard you talking about this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he made a new one, Julius. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my backup channel.
Well, just post it in the link, or Marlena send it to me so I can subscribe to his stuff.
I got you. I'm on it right now, brother. Let me see.
So the pictures I'm showing while you guys are talking, just so people know that whoever watching, this is where I live. I took all these pictures from here.
There you
Like
go.
these are from the sky, just flying around our area.
I don't see anything. It's not showing on my screen.
What?
Yeah, just
I've been doing that all this time. Oh
It's
my
still showing.
god.
It's still showing loading.
Okay, hang on. Let me do it again.
I
I
got
told
a
you I
break.
have problems with that. And I don't want to show your link.
I don't see your link. You said you posted in the back chat, Titan?
Go
He
to the
posted in
group.
here inside this. He's on
go
his
to the
phone,
group.
so put it in the back chat. Put it on the back chat. Joel.
Let me see.
Or Marlena, you just send it to me, man. Just put it in your chat so I can.
Okay. Sure.
You know, when we get
Yeah,
off, I'll just click over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hold on. Because for some reason, when I use this one, it doesn't bring up a conversation on the Google Hangout app itself. Let me see. No. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the call now. Let me see. Yeah,
I need to work out and drink some water, man. Age is
Yes,
real.
you do. You
I'm
have
trying.
to do that.
Are you showing the back chat on your end?
I got it. I got it from Marlena.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Hold on here. Let me okay, you guys. Now I'm there. I'm I'm the seventh thumb just now. And
Okay. Thanks.
And I'm 104.
Yeah, I can only imagine how many dislikes I get.
Fuck that. Fuck them. Sorry
I know.
to curse this early.
Oh,
But
Fuck
these characters are thumbs up and listen to all types of babblers. You know, all them babblers they listen to on YouTube, wailing away, self-haters and all that. But yet they're gonna thumbs down somebody who's, holding a discussion and let adults come on and chill. They'll thumb you down.
of course. Oh, I guess she'll be back. But just like Shea Butter gonna talk about y'all are so uneducated, so sad. So I basically embarrassed him. I basically embarrassed him because that's the attitude you don't want to come when you're dealing with flat earthers. And
Attitude you don't want when you're dealing with an adult.
but while he was saying that, I had my video playing when I was on the campus of Austin Peay University talking to students back last month. It was like the first or second of last month, I believe. And yeah, man. So they were actually having a mature conversation. They didn't look at me as uneducated, except because I already had my approach, my attitude, and my delivery intact. You see what I'm saying? When I approached them, it was kind of subtle. I didn't approach them like, man, the earth is flat. The earth is, the way I approached them was, hey, man, there's a lot of talk around the internet about people saying the earth is flat. That's kind of how I approached them or whatever. And then we just went on. I think I talked to them for about 40 minutes.
Good on you, man.
Yeah, and then dude was like, he's well educated. So I was like, why don't you be like these college students and have a mature dialogue without the insults? Cause not once did they call me uneducated, or they didn't even ask me, did you finish school? Like a lot of them
Well,
do.
you don't get that from those of us who actually study and shit. You get that from these babblers online. And
Yeah.
I don't, I've talked to you before many times, man, and you and Marlena know me. Like I'm a proponent of adults actually having discussion. They used to call it civil discourse. This is how you prevent people from being at each other's necks, and this is how you braid the people together. These babblers online, these King Louis types. The one thing that I found they hate the most is for people to actually talk and get along, especially when you don't agree on the same thing. You know, I'm not a flat earther, but I know that you bring hardcore points that can't be like when you guys were talking to me about gravity. Nobody has a real, you talk to the academic community, nobody knows what gravity is. And at least you guys have an explanation that goes beyond theory when you start talking about density. And when I heard that, I had to say, huh, that makes sense. How can I deny it if, you know, they don't have a real theory with, you know, in regular science? And that's called just getting along, just talking. But you got I bet you the people who troll and hate on you guys, they claim to believe in the same thing you believe in. They claim to, and yet they're always swinging razors. Keep going, bro. Like, you guys are fine. Listen
Oh
to
yeah,
these
I'm
idiots.
always gonna go hard, buddy. And Marlena, I still can't. I still don't see any images yet.
I'm trying. Try again.
Marlena, were you drinking with me at the bar last night?
Yes, remember?
Obviously.
I went home with you.
Uh-oh.
I left this morning.
She left before I woke up.
She introduced you to her inner science academy. Her dojo.
Yeah.
Come inside my native dojo.
I'm gonna cut it off until New Year's, man.
No, let's stop, y'all. It's PG-13.
You always say that. You always say that after the day after when you're all hungover. You always tell me.
But I always do. Every time that happens, I usually take like 2 weeks off. I try to get back in shape. And then, you know, this time of the year, there's too many holidays. So you take time off, you get in shape, and then here's Halloween. Here's Thanksgiving.
That's a real excuse.
I know, right? I tried.
Oh, God. I was gonna come home with you, but I had an extra bottle of scotch. Sorry.
Gonna stop drinking, and then they said last call. I had no choice.
Oh God! Instead, now if you post the picture in the same hangout, I put the in the same hangout, I put your link at or whatever. Then you know what I'm saying. Then you can I can share it.
It's a whole bunch of pictures. It's
Really?
a whole bunch of pictures, flight pictures. Yeah, when I'm flying. I can't believe you can't see that. You can't see that?
No, it's not showing on this screen. What about you, Julius?
Well, I could share whatever, but it'll end up showing the hangout. I'm showing in screen, and this always happens to me when I do in screen.
Did you just do regular screen share?
Yeah, but I was trying to do just application window so that nobody sees your thing. Your thing. Your link.
You said
Marlena's on a roll today.
Yes, she did.
Phallic symbols and innuendo.
Innuendos. I could do a quick not talk and then it won't come up for anybody. Let me do it like that. I'll do it really fast. See it now?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this was a billboard that Authentic Intent did quite a few months ago now. It's big, eh? Look at how big it is. But it's right. It says 71% of the earth is water. Water is always flat and level. That's all he had to say. And then hashtag letters. Anyway, that was in the mix, but this is the area I live in.
Pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh, they got windmills for days. See?
What dang?
Yep. It's
freaking flat, y'all.
Yeah, and all this right here, if anybody tries to whatever, this right here is it's from the distance, but that's Christmas Mountains.
Nice. Something in the water.
Yeah, it's a boat. Oh, this right here, yeah, that's because this is a sandbar, so that's just sand that comes off that. Here,
Look
like,
at that.
Ooh, this is neat.
Sandbar.
That's going underneath.
yeah. This right here is our school. It's
Said the
see, it's
word
shaped like an
bar.
arrowhead.
Well, so this whole area right here, this whole area is your
My plantation.
well, I would not
Yes.
the plantation, your reservation. That's what I'm looking for.
Not all, yeah, most of it. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys. The moon is always in front of me or behind me. It's never above me. And here it is here. There it is, right there. It's a pretty picture, though, eh?
Yeah.
It really is.
And these bridges, straight. The bridges are straight. As long as, you know, it as well as the horizon. And people have to realize it's really hard to take pictures when you're flying the airplane. Come on. Sure.
Red clay.
No, this is blueberry field. This is what blueberries look like from the sky when they're done getting harvested.
Oh. That's an estuary.
Called Snake River.
Beautiful.
Yeah, not too bad, eh? So, and then here's our school again, over from a different angle. Yeah, it's a beautiful area. Shitty in the winter, though. Shitty in the winter.
That's beautiful right there. Hold on, keep it there for a second.
Sure.
Hold on, I'm typing something, but I'm definitely gonna check it out.
There's the beach.
Okay. Ooh, that's neat. Look at that flat horizon. How far are you right there?
I'd be 25,000 feet.
Right there? So then you 25,000 feet and the land looks so close. So that means that land is big as heck.
This is 35,000 feet.
Wow, those are so beautiful, Marlena. Like,
Yeah, they came out not too bad, eh? And then you can see this bridge has no curve to it. The bridge is really long.
how long you think that bridge is? A couple of miles?
Probably a mile, a little over a mile. Yeah.
I wonder if that's a mile. Let's say that's a mile, and I put turn it and apply those miles.
Yeah. See something here.
It's neat. Even when you zoom in, it doesn't mess with the quality. So this whole thing is whole thing is your reservation.
Yeah. Well, I didn't use my camera. That's why these are good pictures. I mean, my cell phone. I borrowed my son's camera. That's why it came out so good.
Oh, okay.
My phone, it would have been shitty. This is Bow Bears Island right here.
You said Blueberry?
Bow Bear? No, Bow Bears Island. And what happened was when those settlers came with their leprosy and shit. We put them here to stay away from everybody so that nobody caught it. This place. How to separate them from the the people. There's shit falling off of their bodies, man. This is a sandbar. At high tide, this goes away. This part.
That's neat.
That part.
Look at all that sand under the water.
Oh yeah. So people got to be real careful because when you're on the land or when you're in the boat, you can't see that.
So you'll run smack into it.
Oh yeah, you'll get docked, but it's not hard to get out of. You just jump out your boat and push it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a water treatment plant right there.
Ooh. It kind of reminds me of Kansas. Mm-hmm.
Looks like what?
Kind of reminds me of Kansas. The flat, how you got. I mean,
yeah.
Like when you driving by, it just looks plain and common. But when you up in the air, when you up in the air, when you see all those, hold on, go back real quick.
Okay.
Like go back one slide. There you go. Can you zoom in just a tad? Like 25% maybe. There you go. So when you go, when you driving by this stuff, it just look common and plain and stuff. But when you up in the air, you can just see how beautiful all the colors mix. You see how the corn mix in with the greens mix in with the wheat or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you're on the land, when you down there driving by, you just see one at a time as you pass by it. But from the air,
because you figure this is high. This is feet. This picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at these houses are so tiny. Like I can't even really zoom in; it gets too pixelated for the look at the houses. But these brown ones, those are potato fields. Those are for people that do their potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. People don't see how beautiful the land really is. I think if they did, they'd take care of it better.
It's beautiful, man. I used to wonder, I'm like, why does the land look so different like that from in the air? Then I realized, like, oh, there is different plants planted next.
People farming.
Yeah, it's different farming planted side by side to each other. And like I said, when you drive past, you be like, okay, we passing the cornfield. Okay, we passing potatoes. Okay, this is a tomato vine. I mean, this is a tomato field or whatever, or this is a grapevine or whatever. But when you actually see it from the earth, I mean, from the sky, it looks beautiful. Like look at all that. It's all around. All different types of plants all around that just make the land look beautiful. Oh, they're going hump in the curve. I mean, they're going hump in the bridge.
Okay. Well, no, actually, it's not. You know what this is this is where they have the traffic lights, toll booth and stuff in there. That's why it looks built up, but it isn't. Well, it is.
I mean, but this costs the beam under it.
Stuff.
Yeah, but the beam under it is a little taller. That's why.
Yeah, this is the Prince Edward Island Bridge. This is the tallest bridge, the longest bridge, rather. But yeah, that's not actually a hump. That's just the stuff on it. But yeah, that's a really long bridge.
That bridge looks good, about 5 miles.
Oh yeah, it's fucking long, and it takes a long time to cross it.
Really?
That connects New Brunswick to Prince Edward Island.
Wow.
You could always look it up and see how long it is. Prince Edward Island Bridge. But yeah, like I said, that right there is the the toll and shit. Toll booth.
Let's see, let's go
you
to
can
the
look at
next
that
one.
for a second. Okay, never mind. Okay, I gotta use the washroom.
No. Well, what do you know? A local sun.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, follow the sunlight. Light move.
Mm-hmm.
Shay, are you still listening? So, how does light photon travel quickest, right?
I got this watch.
How in a straight line, right? Photon travels its quickest path in a straight line, right? Huh. Observation. But that is a pretty picture right here. It looked like you were right above the ocean, though. How far is this? About 20,000 feet, you say?
No, that I don't think that's 20,000 feet. Look at where the clouds are. Let's say maybe 8, right? I think
Cause I see that big piece of land. I see that big piece of land right there over to the right.
Yeah.
Like,
When you
so.
look at, you see the, so you, whenever you look at like photos of like the atmosphere, not all clouds are the same. When you get high, once you start talking where, you know, things start to crystal over and become ice, when you get high, they call them cirrus clouds. Those are those clouds, sometimes you look up and it looks like string cotton candy. Like it looks like airbrush, like a paintbrush made the clouds. When you see those, this is where you're talking, you know, airliner height, you know, 30,000 feet and above. When you see them puffy like that, it looks like cotton laying over the top. That's very much below 10,000 feet.
Yeah, you got a point though.
No, you know, it's not my opinion. I'm you know, I'm telling you the, you know, Science Academy. I'm telling you the fact.
No. I mean, what I'm saying that does make sense. Because it does look like she just real close to the water. But and also over there, that piece of land over there to the right looks pretty huge and close.
Yeah. It's still a nice shot though.
But like at 40,000 feet, like when she showed those farming ground on her reservation, those crop fields and stuff, and I'm looking, I was like, the houses look small, but them crop fields still look big. So if you're on the ground, just imagine how much crop that it would be to tend to. If they look that big from the air at 40,000 feet, imagine how huge they are when you're on the ground. You have to tend to it.
Yeah.
You have to, you know, take care of it.
It's called real work.
You see what I'm saying? That'd be quite exhausting because they look big as hell from the sky. So I'm thinking, and I'm looking at like, okay, the houses are small. So why ain't the crop field small too? And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. That's a lot of plant. That's a lot of green thumbing right there. Marlene, you still there? Did she come back?
No, not yet.
Shoot, I wish I could control the slide. Huh?
She went to check on the kids or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. She could, yeah. Let's see.
It'll pick up, you know, traction as far as having the scientific discussion, but I just hope they resist the urge to take that cult mentality. Whereas if you don't, you know, buy anything I say, hook, line, and sinker, then get the fuck out, this, that, and the other. You know, that type of thing stifles discourse, man. The more you keep people talking, the more you keep people having a meeting of the minds, the better.
Welcome back, Marley.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Ooh, I love that. No, I said that's beautiful.
I wish I.
Shit, it is.
Yeah, I wish I could go up right now. It looks different now because there's like they're all the
The
fall colors still.
the winter changes, yeah. Oh man, I bet that would look awesome. And then look at this bridge. This bridge looks somewhat scary. Is that a train
And
bridge? Is that a train
yeah,
bridge? Okay.
yeah. So you think of it this way. Have you ever seen train tracks that curve? You can't see a train track that curves because it
No.
would go off the rails. So, this is quite long, this bridge.
No, as a matter of fact, while you doing that, I'm gonna bring up some blueprints.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, my thing's almost done. I'm almost done with these pictures. Only a couple left. And they're
Okay.
working on this bridge now. This is our bridge in Chatham.
And that's beautiful. And that's a pedestrian. I mean, that's a civilian bridge, though, right? Like
What do you mean?
a
What is this?
motorist. I mean, I'm
Huh?
sorry, that's a motorist bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, they're working
Okay.
on it right now. Yeah.
Oh, it's not
Actually
completed.
finished. Oh no, it was done. They're just,
They
sandblasting and fixing it up.
they adding some additions to it, trying to make it more appealing to tourists.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's what they do. Something could be there for like, 20, 30, 50, 100 years, and then of course it's going through the environment and travel years of travel time passing back and forth on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna begin to look
It's
run down and
scary.
stuff. So
This thing is so freaking high. When you're on it and it's windy, you can feel it. You can feel it swaying.
man, I probably kick my feet.
It's scary.
I'm like the bridge is gonna flip over. Ooh, what is that?
Blueberry fields.
Wow, look how big. Now that thing
Yeah.
look huge from the air. How high are you? About 10,000 feet?
Oh no, this is more than that. I'm about 25,000 feet.
What?
And it looks
Yes,
that
sir.
huge. Now imagine if
Yeah.
we was on the
She got a
ground.
high-powered camera.
Yeah, she does. She
I
said
tried to
she
do
used her
panoramic, but I couldn't do it. It's my son's camera. He has a really nice camera. He's a photographer.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to have some good equipment to be one of those. But look at
Yeah.
that though, Marlena. Like if it looks that huge at more than 10,000 feet, imagine how big those fields would look if you was on the ground. You had to tend to it and clean it and
Mm-hmm. Yep.
pesticide it and all that
They
stuff.
make good money. They make really good money. We don't use pesticides here.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I know y'all don't use chemicals. I'm just saying, like, if that was the
Oh, it's a
case,
lot of
like,
tendon. A lot of it employs a lot of people. This is my
shoot,
cousin's boat. Look, parallel universe. He didn't even
of
realize that it was the name of his boat.
of course, it's nice.
Yeah.
Nice boat.
Okay. You could stop sharing me now, so I could.
All right. Now what did I say? I said train
You want to show
blueprints, right?
blueprints? Yeah.
Okay.
I have more sky pictures, but
It's cool. It's cool. These people be playing with me. Keep telling them ain't nothing to play with.
Who took that photo, Marlena?
wait, what? Are you guys? Am I still sharing?
No,
No,
that's
I
just your
dropped them off.
avatar.
Took what
I mean,
photo?
I
Oh,
dropped
of
them
me?
Yeah.
My daughter took that picture of me.
Oh, isn't she pretty?
Yeah, my hair was in a ponytail.
That's
As you
her
know,
Lion King
Julius, you've
photo.
seen how long my hair. I know how long my hair is.
I do know. That's your Lion King photo.
Yeah.
I am Mama. Hear me roar.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh God.
Oh, you don't sound good, man.
Make one of my infamous teas with tons of sugar. Maybe I should stop doing that. Maybe that's why I'm. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, sugar's not good.
My theory
But
is
yeah, that
if it
picture
tastes
was
good,
done.
it's good for you.
I don't know. That picture was done last year. I let my hair go. I don't have those streaks anymore.
I seen you girls do that. I seen the girls in my
Let's
family
see.
get it. They use aluminum foil or something.
Yeah,
I was like, what the hell is going on? You guys looking for aliens?
Let's see.
highlights.
You don't know anything.
Let me share my
And
screen
did
real
you,
quick.
Julius? I mean Julius.
Yes.
Did you see that small video I put up not too long ago?
I seen a notification
Uh-uh.
and I didn't get to see it yet.
Also,
Okay, it's only 2
also,
minutes.
Marlena, type something in the chat so I can throw you a wrench. By the way, I don't think I gave you a wrench to this channel yet.
Okay. Anyway, the video, the video that I made is one of our elders here. He travels all over the place. He's in this video. He's in Europe, and he's teaching people the creation story. And one of our words meaning how the Earth is flat. So
No kidding.
So I took that piece of video and I made a little tiny 2-minute video out of it. If you could play it, you have my permission.
Okay.
You could play it on here. Screen share it too, so everyone can see it. It's pretty. It's nice. It's short.
You should do it now, because
Yeah.
you know I'm always on my phone.
I can, but
Yeah.
hold on real quick. I want y'all to check out this blueprint.
Yeah, you can do it for me,
Okay.
Joe. I'm like, should I call him by his name?
It's cool.
Julius, I don't mind. You know I don't care.
But look at this. So, in this blueprint of this railroad track, where does it occur for curvature? I mean, you got the curve right here as it's turning.
Yeah, it's different. That's different.
Yeah, it's just turning or leaving the train station. But look, let's just see. I'm nobody to play with. See, you know what I'm saying? It says turning into transition. It's the only time you're gonna see or maybe if it's passing through a tunnel or under a bridge or something, just to run adjacent to the road, right? That's the only time you're gonna see a train track curving. You know what I'm saying? Look, do you see any train engineers accounting for curvature? Cause if so, why do they always? You know what? Let me be more precise to narrow my search. Let me see. You know, let me go to the next page. You know, like, look at these blueprints, man. They playing. They trying to play with me though. They give me blueprints of car designs and stuff. Let me see. What's this one? Oh, okay. Locomotive blueprint, railroad. Okay. Related search.
I was muted. I didn't realize I was muted. I went on a lot of train rides in my life. Lots of train rides, you know, because that's how we travel a lot over here. Was going on the train because it was quicker, cheaper, instead of taking our cars. Because as you've seen, there's no stores and stuff in a lot of places, so it's safer too to go on a train because of that. In case you run out of gas somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, let me stop for a second. I'm finna bring up another one.
That's still wild territory, a lot of it.
Oh yeah. Be careful for hitting moose and deer on the road and stuff. I lost quite a bit of friends there. Mm-hmm.
Get tracked down by those Drayton Valley wolves. They're huge.
Yeah.
200 pounds.
Hmm.
Bernard that could
We
run
have
like a
timber wolves.
gazelle.
We have timber wolves here.
All
If you
right,
guys
here
ever
we
seen the
go.
size of a timber wolf, they're huge.
I love them.
Yeah.
You know, they say wolves have the second strongest family structure on earth. Second
They
to
do.
humans. But if you know humans, that means they're first. Because we're messed up. We're horrible with our families. Wolves aren't, so that means they're first. They got the best families on earth.
They do, and they're a big part of our teachings. They're part of our sacred teachings, and the wolf represents humility, right? Because it's giving in nature, it's devotion and protecting to its family. A wolf is not a dog. It's not like a dog. A wolf will only mate with one mate. If that mate dies, it won't go on to another mate. And also the male. I mean the alpha male, when he goes and hunts, when he brings the food back, he will not start eating it until the female and the pups eat. He won't start eating until they start eating and
He's a
eat.
father.
Yeah. So they set good examples for our communities and family systems and how they should be, right? So we have great respect for it that way. So that's why, be humility.
Okay.
You have to have humility.
Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
What about now? Can y'all see this page I'm on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's just go through real quick. Let me see. I see where it's curving it. Huh?
Okay. Okay. Let me say this better. They can't go up and down steep hills.
Yeah, I know.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. I know. It can't curve around. Railroad tracks cannot curve around the ball because it's impossible. They're not even built to curve to a surface like that. They're built to lay flat and straight.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the only time you might see it curving is like, can y'all see this? It's like if it's passing under a bridge or maybe through a tunnel or right here, you know what I'm saying, going through a valley or something. Or you'd probably turn it into a train station. That's about it. But when it's on a takeoff, you know what I'm saying? When it's on a takeoff, let's say this right here is about 50 miles. When it's on a takeoff, it's going to be straight. And then it starts to slow down. It starts to slow down as it enters the turn, so it won't get derailed. And then it might drive another. It might, clack for another 50, 60 miles before it does another transition, or switch tracks. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and all railroad tracks are made the same. They're all straight. And I there's this guy that's always on a train that his whole job is to check the rails. And if there was any kind of a bend in the rails, they would burst from the heat of the steel tires or wheels, whatever you want to call them.
Steel tracks, yeah. Steel tracks is like.
Yeah, he taught me a lot. I see them every time I went on them.
Them trains can get up to like 70, 80 miles an hour, like driving a car on the interstate. You know how fast your car feel. You really can feel it. If you have a smooth driving car, you really can't feel it with the windows rolled up. So sometimes when I'm driving like to work, I leave my I let my window crack sometimes just a little bit so I can actually hear how fast I'm approximately going. Like the speed limit here is 70 on our interstates. But you know what I'm saying? So imagine if there was a train going over a track with no tires. With no tires that's trying to slow you down. You just metal to metal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you trying to drive around, you trying to conduct a train around these curves doing it 70 miles an hour or whatever. And imagine this is going over a hill, over a curved surface at 70 miles an hour. Man, you would kill so many people. Look, it's all flat, dude. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Railroad tracks are made to lay flat. Like I said, with the exception of passing through a mountain, with you know what I'm saying, going through a river or not a river, but a tunnel or something. Or like I said, you know, driving, making the transition to driving to the train station or to your stop in between or whatever, your weigh-in station. Cause I think some trains got weigh-in stations where they got to stop so frequently, just like truck drivers. You know, depending on if it's a cargo train or a passenger train. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm trying to skip to the next one. Let's go to another one. It doesn't make sense. Like, why? Look at this one. What's that? It says Downborough Junction. Look at all these blueprints. They're really not accounting for any curvature. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. Name a famous what you call it, a famous railroad. Is there Chicago Railroad somewhere? Y'all there?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably find it on like Amtrak's website or something, like, you know what I mean?
All right, so let me look up Amtrak then.
My bad, man. I'm muted. I'm trying to get situated so I can listen to you.
It's cool. Amtrak track plans. Marley, you still there? Then you got this right here. Stabbing sightings. Oh, hold on. Clean shit. Oh, this is the train itself. All right, so I got the wrong one. I'm trying to find me a good. I mean, just look. Now we've seen the blueprints, we did the research, and then we're finna do some observation, right? The scientific method, right? Now look, where is the curvature on these train tracks? Huh? Somebody, anybody. Where's the curvature under the either? How you doing? Where is the curvature on these train tracks? Like I said, you got one right here passing under a bridge, right? Like I was saying, you know what I'm saying, under a bridge, a tunnel, a hill, valley, or something, passing through a mountain. Yeah, this is about the only time you're gonna see a train track curving or making a transition as it's about to enter a train station, like here, right? So somebody explain how you can lay a flat train track on a spinning ball. Look at this. I don't get it. I'm saying, man, I'm nobody to play with. Look, still straight, still flat. Oh, here go a small hump. But look how it slightly humps. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's all because the ground that is laid on was uneven. you know. But yeah, man, I just don't.
I'll be
People
right
need
back.
to
I have to
really
make a
like.
quick. I'll be right back. I have to make a quick phone call, you guys.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me bring. Yo, Ether, what's good? Didn't know it's in the sun. Hey, I can make you. I can have you. I can have you join if you want to. Hmm. I can have you join if you want to under the Ether.
You got to remember too, man. I mean,
I can send you a link to your Facebook Messenger. I don't know what's this. Okay, she put a video in there. Cool. But yeah, man, these are things that people should look. These are things people should look for. You know, like they should really, really look into the physical world and has it possible for rain tracks to lay flat on a ball. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense, really.
when you think about it like that, it doesn't make sense. But when you expand your view out, your perspective out a little bit, it does. Like if from your location to your city limits might be relatively flat. Now that train traveling all the way to California to New York, it's going to go over different terrain. But still, that's from here to California, or from you to California, or from you to New York. That's a long way for you, but it's relatively small compared to the whole Earth. Now, if you start from your location and you go due east, and you
Mm-hmm.
plan on going past California, over the Pacific, around China, through Europe, and then across the Atlantic and back to your location, that's a very long ways. But it's spread out. Like you're not going to feel yourself necessarily going around a curvature any more than you would see it when you're flying in a plane. I tried to describe it to someone
But
like a
you gotta.
hardball.
Yes, I
Hardball.
understand that, but you gotta think about it, Julius. That when train tracks are engineered and built at these factories, they're coming out straight, like straight steel beams, like as if they was creating steel beams to build a skyscraper. They're not gonna draw it into the blueprint. Okay, it's curvature here. We need to. So rather you going from Cali, drive riding a train from California to Texas or New York or whatever, no matter how long the distance, you got to think, with the exceptions of probably passing through mountains or hills or something, the train track is gonna lay flat all the way.
What you just said is that's what I meant. Like with the exception of going over mountains, hills, or
Yeah.
terrain that changes, the tracks are always straight. They're not formed in a factory. They're usually put together when they're putting them down. This is working on the railroad. When they're doing them, it is perfectly straight bars, steel beams. Each section is only a couple of meters. You put in sections at a time, and as they go, if the terrain is too uneven, then they might dig it up and try to make it flat. But for the most part, the beams are straight, and they deal with the slow inclines and declines of the terrain. Like there's no need to bend the metal bar to make it, fit around
Mhm.
a curve. Like they don't have to do that.
Yeah, and even if they couldn't anyway. When you think about it, it really couldn't, cause
No,
how
you
can you?
derail the train.
something to a surface that can be detected. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it makes sense. I hear your argument. It's definitely
It's
not you ain't just talking ramble gibberish. Like it makes sense what you're saying.
no, we're just having just a dialogue, and then you also think about houses and buildings that's sitting on a supposed curved surface, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, even in their blueprints, it doesn't account for curvature. Like, maybe we should lay this at this angle or this angle. No, they usually go by 190 and 180 degree coordinates or whatever. When they cut stuff out, they cut it at maybe they usually go by a lot of they usually go by like degrees as far as what I'm saying, how they should cut this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as laying the foundation. Like, they might say, okay, well, we're definitely gonna have to lay our foundation starting off at 90 degrees, and then once they lay the foundation or the brick by brick, as they build the house up, then they might change the coordinates. Well, you know what I'm saying, 95 degrees here, let me get a 235 degree roof or something like that. But other than that, even when they lay houses, it goes to it basically goes without curvature. Oh, now you at the floor. You there?
I definitely hear you. Yeah, I definitely hear you. No, I'm still waking up, man.
I feel you. I hear people out here talking about sun gazing out in the chat. I haven't sun gazed in many months. I mean, in a few months. He said bridges also don't
What are they looking at?
account for any curvature.
Sunspots? What is sun gazing?
When you look into the sun and kind of get a sense of enlightenment, you get a sense of energy.
I hope you do that with some glasses. You burn your retina.
Well, my eyes can be no more damaged than what they already are. No, the point is to do it without any assistance over your eyes, so you can't get that sunlight into your system. Almost like looking a cat into its eyes.
Seems a little dangerous.
Man, not really. I think that's what they wanted us to do that, but I think that's what they wanted us to believe. But when you think about it, excuse me, when you think about it, the sun and the moon both got a conscience. And
you said a conscience?
Yeah. They both got a conscience. It basically knows what you're doing, just like how we know what it's doing. He said to determine declination in degrees with sea level and altitude using a SAG. It's light markers, buildings, icons, statue. And then Ether said glasses cause cancer, bro. He said that's a sun fear porn. You still lather up with sunscreen. Yes, which I heard a medical doctor saying that using sunscreen or sunblock actually is bad for you because you, for one, you're blocking that vitamin D that the sun is giving you, and plus you're not only that, but you're also blocking the energy from the sun that you need from the sun to block cancer or to fight cancer. So sagittal marker.
Actually, did not know that.
Uh-huh.
They gotta get
You
some
won't hear
doctors
you
to
won't hear
speak
that
on
from
that,
any
though.
you won't hear that from any medical is it dermatologist, the skin doctor, right?
Yeah.
You won't hear that from any dermatologist or medical doctor here in the United States. This guy was actually over in India. He's like 70 years. He said, I've never used sunblock in my life. And my skin is so healthy. My skin
It
is
also
healthy. You
depends
can
on the
even
amount of melanin you have in your body too. Like the more melanin you have, the more tolerant you could be of the sun. Generally, not always, but generally, because you could be dark skinned and get skin cancer too. But generally, melanin tends to, so if he was in India, you got people in India who are as dark or darker than a lot of Africans. They almost look Haitian a lot of times. So I imagine, you know what I mean? Like maybe that's why it didn't affect them.
mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't advise that people just go doing that. Please talk to your doc first. Because cancer, this ain't Xbox. It ain't no do-overs. Ain't no,
For real.
select start or nothing like that. You
For
get
real. You
cancer, you
can't
have
drink
it.
you can't drink no health elixir and oh you can't go to a boss fight and about to die
Real
and then
talk.
drink a health elixir and then refuel your energy.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk. So it's good to have all these, just be careful. Be careful. You get one life. One.
Oh yeah, definitely. No extra lives, no high score.
Nothing.
To
Nothing. Nothing. And everybody who bigs you up when you're heading to the ER and shit, they'll be nowhere to be found. So,
yeah.
be careful.
They out here clowning in the chat room, talking about fart and stuff. They
Probably
crazy.
because it wears
What they
because it
talking
was
about?
on.
It's like vegan, like not vegan. I mean, the vegan. They said, South 19 Warriors saying when I fart, it only it's only veggie gas. It's just
Oh
stuff.
my god. Oh my
They crazy. I know.
god. At least it's a fun crowd.
Hey Dojo, you still got the link in your messenger, brother. Come on up here, farce of fruit.
Marlena dipped out.
Yeah, she had to go make a phone call. She'll be back.
What are you guys' topic today? Are you guys just shooting the shit?
Yeah, we were just, discussing Flat Earth. I started off the show of me going over the video of me at Austin Peay State University, uh, talking to them students, talking to some students over there. But
You might actually, you'll find it's easier to talk to the students than a lot of the babblers online that you run into that supposedly got your back and yo, I'm with you and I ride with you.
mm-hmm.
Probably treated you okay when you were on campus. They tend to be.
Yeah, of course. Like some of them, they always want to say, you know, you're uneducated. You're uneducated. They always want to say that instead of really just talking
That
science.
sounds like something you get online. Like it's rare. I would imagine it's rare for you to get that on a college campus. Very rare. But online, there's always some babbler talking about you're uneducated or you don't know this or that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Telling you, they got a hatred for people having communication. Keep up the discourse. Keep up the dialogue. It's healthy.
I think it's healthy too.
It's
I don't know.
healthy
You
for the
keep
country.
talking.
It's healthy for everything.
I can still hear you like from the kitchen. I'm stepping in this kitchen. Got me
I
a.
just had to twist up one of those peace pipe things.
Hey, what was that? Welcome back.
Help me get my sobriety back.
Y'all crazy. Yo, Dojo, the link is in your messenger still if you wanted to join, brother. So have you researched anything on Flat Earth yet? Any more research on Flat Earth, Julius?
No, not really. Like I'm not I don't subscribe to the theory, but I can hold dialogue and still learn.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I learned about the what you guys believe, your theory on gravity is why I said it's worthwhile listening to them, even if I disagree. Because you can disagree with someone, but sometimes they can fill in gaps who ascribe to, my theories or whatever, can't fill it. And the flat earthers seem to be the only ones who can deal with the big question mark about gravity. Not saying that your theory is rock solid, but at least you actually have something to say. Whereas in traditional science or round earth, they don't know what gravity is. All we can say is it's a theory. At least you guys got you got a little bit more, meat on your plate.
Yes, I mean,
and generally speaking, like I spoke to you privately and Marlena privately, generally speaking, you tend to be a cool crowd. So I say, why not? Just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean you can't learn from them or even just kick it and, have a good time with them. That's one of the things that we got that not even we, but you all need to stop that. Like people online, stop that if someone doesn't agree with everything you believe in, therefore you can't deal with them. What the fuck are you, a Branch Davidian? You some type of cult member? What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop, knock that shit off. It's killing us as a country. It really is.
I think it's killing us as a people in general,
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. You don't agree with everything I believe in, therefore I can't have a discussion with you. I don't want you around, this, that, and the other. What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you some type of cult member?
What's wrong with them people, man?
Seriously.
But some people just refuse to be deprobed.
Those Israelite babblers are like that, and a bunch of other people too. The Trump people and everything, they're all the same. They're all like that. A bunch of cultists. Those Sotomayor people, same shit. Like it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, they are with a certain group and they agree or whatever. Soon somebody, comes out with something that they don't understand or they don't agree with, and you come with you uneducated bastard and you this and that, and they're like, man, you hell on, dude. Got time for that. We're gonna talk science. If your thought of proving the science that we were all taught is by using insult, that means you're dumber than we are. Facts.
This is a true thing. I personally think they're jealous of people getting along. I think they like fuckery. They're jealous when they get angry when they see people getting along. They don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Up the pace. Do it more often.
I just don't get it.
See, in my line of thinking, or my belief system, we call that demonic influence.
You said what?
In my belief system, we call that demonic influence.
Demonic influence. It's funny.
Dark-hearted bastards.
It really is, though. You know, he said the covert coat is a dangerous one. Hey, Marlena, welcome back.
Thank you. I had to take care of my insurance stuff. Make sure they send me a copy so I could print it out. My daughter got pulled over.
Why you look like you're a little lit in that picture of yours?
I look
like,
what?
I
Hey,
said,
hey,
you look like you lit in that picture of yours. Like, hey.
I don't do drugs though.
Okay. I didn't say lit.
I am smoking a spliff right now.
Hang on, I
That's
have
what I
to
got
hook
to
up my other
cool out
computer.
with the drinking.
Hang on just a second. I have to hook up my other computer so I could print something out.
All right.
I'm determined. There will be no.
Did you
Jack
show my
Daniels
video
until
to
the first.
everybody yet? With the our inherent chief talking about the. It's only a short video. It's only like 2 minutes.
Show it.
No, I was waiting for you to get back. I was waiting for you to get back.
Okay, go for it. While I'm here, I'm here. I'm just printing something
Just
out.
mirror your screen or something.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah,
I'm about to. I got you. Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
You know what's ironic? I'm about to watch the chief speak on ancient knowledge, and yet I'm smoking a version of a peace pipe with a hangover.
Excuse me. That's funny. Let me see. So, let me share my screen. Let me clear my throat. All right. Oops. Let me present to everyone. All right. Let me clear my throat. I'll mute my mic. There you go.
Everyone, this is Marlena, and I just want to do a quick video. We have our creation story, and in our creation story, we have the word Utsibumi, which means here is one of our elders, Stephen Augustine, explaining our word. Thank you.
It doesn't go that loud though.
I heard the audio, but I can't see it.
Oh, it's showing. I see it. I see it sharing. Yeah.
Oh, so maybe I gotta go to YouTube.
It should be showing on your screen too.
So Ujino is the person that is able to move freely on the surface of the earth. Inu, Unu, Inuit, Lenape are all terms that mean people of the land, people that belong to the land, and we don't own the land, we belong to it. And this is the difference in the concepts of the relationship between us and the land.
I noticed that you did not subscribe. Only when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish been caught, and the last stream poisoned, we will realize that we cannot eat money.
There it is. Thanks for reminding me. You know, my other channel, we subscribed.
Even though it was basically showing, you know, the flat earth part, I wanted to put it, the reason why I wanted to do it in the first place is because it shows you that we don't own Mother Earth. We're a part of her. We're not, you know what I mean? How people always, you know. buying up land here and there. Really, at the end of the day, they don't really own shit.
I'm saying over. But I tell you what, I say I own these streets for the simple fact. For the simple fact, Flat Earth has opened my eyes. Flat Earth has opened my eyes to driving. Like, I'm no longer really get scared on driving on curvy, dangerous roads because what you do not want to do is you do not want to look at the road while you're driving on dangerous, curvy roads. You don't want to look at the road. You want to look ahead. I recommend looking at the trees. If you look at the tree, if you look ahead and see the tree. No, listen. If you look ahead and you see tree and you look ahead and you see the trees, look just pay attention to how the trees are laid out. You know what I'm saying? When you start seeing, if you look up ahead and you see the trees start to branch away from each other or whatever, to the right or to the left, that right there will let you know that that's gonna be your curve. That you got to turn into a curve or whatever. Cause sometimes you can drive on the road.
Tree line.
You see what I'm saying?
The tree line.
Yeah, but see, a lot of people, they focus on the road, waiting for the road to curve, and I think that's how a lot of times they run off the road because they get blinded by the road. If you look ahead and actually look at the trees, you're gonna automatically follow the road without even looking at the road. I mean, that's how I drive. My driving has become better doing it. You know, I mean, I never was a horrible driver in the beginning, but I'm just saying, though, man. People be saying, I told my one of my coworkers, he was like, I was telling him, showing him a shortcut, like how to get home. You know, the back way I take to get around all the traffic and stuff. And he came to me.
Yeah, you can shut off that video. I don't need to see him.
Oh, shucks. My fault. I didn't realize the video ended. But yeah, he came to me. He said, man, he was like, yo, that video, that road you took, he's like, I took that road home last night. And he's like, man, if you don't know what you're doing, man, you're gonna mess something up. I was like, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? With me, I was like, yeah, I said, and it helps. It helps if you already know the road. You know what I'm saying? If you already kind of know the road or whatever, then it's like if you try to drive on one country road, you done driven them all, you know. And that's why I was letting them know. I was like, yeah. So I just told them the same thing. I was like, look, if you want to drive on that road and not be scared, just follow the trees. I said, don't look at the road because the road is uneven. Sometimes you don't see the yellow line and the road is messed up. So don't follow the road because it'll mess you up. I said, instead, look ahead and follow the trees. If you see the trees or whatever, because when you look out in the distance, the trees are gonna line. When you look like far away, the trees kind of line. They line together. You know what I'm saying? Like basically flat. The trees are gonna be flat at their summits. But as you approaching them, or when you kind of look ahead on the tree that's basically directly in front of you, or that's on the road that you're driving on, and they're gonna lead you. They're basically gonna lead you to safety. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it as Mother Earth directing you safely on the road. You know, me, I like to speed on them because like I say, I know the road, and I know a lot of country roads. You know, the only thing I would say is just watch out for deer and other wildlife like possums and raccoons and stuff. Something that can mess your car up if you hit them too fast. You know, this is what I was saying. To me, becoming flat Earth, it has um it has really opened my eyes up to the environment a little more. You know what I mean? And I rest the floor. Are y'all there?
I am. I was listening to you. I tried to go back to the YouTube channel. I just got this phone and it's supposed to be better and it's not. Apparently, if I'm on a hangout, like I can hear you perfectly. But when I go to your channel while I'm on the hangout on my phone, like the video is frozen. So I was trying to see if that's something I'm doing or not. I think it's just the phone. But I just got this.
Let me check.
I don't know what the hell. It's not your end. It's my end. I know it is because it did it a couple of days ago too. And they made me get this. They said the phone that I had before was antiquated. Like I had to get a new one. I was like, you can't update it. No, you got to get a new one. So I don't know why I'm having this problem. Is this is supposed to be super fast and all that? Why am I having problems? Maybe it was the cam. I don't know. It's Putin.
But I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You know, we've been going about 3 hours, so you know what I'm saying. I think that's pretty good today. A 3-hour class session.
Well, sounds like a standard class. A little over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had pretty good. Who knows? Next I might talk about next I might talk about medicine or something. I don't know. But I do appreciate all of y'all joining today. Shout out to Lived It Julius, who's on the panel. Marlena, the Marlena Effect, who's on the panel. If y'all want to go ahead and plug your classroom. Julius.
It's called Science Academy, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is called Titan Science Academy. Huh?
Okay. I'm saying, did you have a channel or something you wanted to plug?
Oh no. I can't. I heard you talk about you were gonna spin yours up a couple of weeks ago last time I talked to you. And then, just got busy running around. And I got up with Sis and she told me, like, yeah, you started it. So I came over today to say what's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is my second channel. I actually started November 13th, and then 6 days later I got hit with porn bomb. So that's why I'm on this channel now. You can go subscribe to my other channel, though, my Jamaican Titan channel. You can find it under my channels of this page.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you go to channels and you'll see. Excuse me, you'll see me. You'll see my main channel there, which is only so around about February or so. I'll be streaming on that channel again. Go ahead, Marlena. You wanna plug your classroom? Is she there? Oh, I thought she came back.
She might be doing something. I'll make sure I subscribe to the other ones though. I already turned the notification on for this one, so but I turn the notifications on, but it's on silent on my phone. So sometimes I miss them unless I look at the YouTube page and see what notifications I miss. But I'll make an effort to catch you next time.
But I sure do appreciate it, man. No, my closing arguments would say always question what you're taught. Definitely I wouldn't go any day without question, if something that doesn't seem right. Go ahead and question it, Don't subscribe to anything just because it looks good or sounds good. Don't just follow don't just follow like a certain topic just because of the popular majority, don't bash anybody who brings up something that you don't understand or refuse to try to understand. We all just here to talk about science and build together. We are here to build science together and to have a mature conversation like I did with those students at Austin Peay. So with that said, I'm going ahead and end this. And as always, be kind to each other, stay true to yourself, stay flat, keep it flat. Class dismissed.